It's 8:40. This is Coronation. I think he said Coronation Chicken. Coronation Breakfast with Stephen and Ellie.
I thought you were going to say this is Coronation Street, and I was like, wrong program.
No. It's lovely to have you with us here down at the Palace, where the storm actually it's clearing up a little bit behind us. Look at that.
Hopefully you've missed it. There were storm clouds brewing behind the Palace, and we thought we're about to be. Having said that, I'm seeing rain.
Are you?
I think there's a drizzle. There you go, right on cue. It started to rain here at Buckingham Palace, which won't be too good for people who are camping out on the Mall, which I believe is our top story. We're going to be talking to Liz Kershaw and Benjamin Butterworth about. Good morning to you both. Liz, this is the story that you've got, haven't you? Royal fans from around the world are setting up camping on the Mall, and they're now going to be getting a bit wet, I think.
Yeah, I met a lot of lovely people yesterday, and I just don't want to swap with them waking up in a tiny tent on the hard ground this morning. But I have to say, they were so well equipped. They had solar panels for their phones and laptops and stuff. Oh. There's loads of toilets in St James's Park just behind them. They're being really well looked after, apart from all the police, which you'll have seen as well, you know, in pairs just strolling around. There are lots of security men in Ivy's jackets, and they were being really lovely to everybody. In fact, they were on first name terms with some of them. And I just wanted to say a special hello to Joanne and Lucy, sisters from Bangor. Oh, there they are. And one of them had forgotten the tent, so they were going to have to share a one-man tent, but the sisters. And they're GBNEWS viewers, and they went, there's all the people walking around and trying to... Princess Anne drove past, but they went, it's Liz Kershaw, it's Liz Kershaw. So, hello. And then all these Americans, because I was wearing this coat, thought, oh my God, who's that? So they were all coming over saying, could we have a selfie? I think they thought I was a minor member of the royal family. So I milked it. But it was a great atmosphere. And I don't know how the heck you've got over to your broadcast suite there. I saw there's a whole arc of them out there facing the palace. Yes, suite tent. And I thought, I'm going over to have a look. But the only way to do it, unless you went all the way around the palace, was to climb over the railings and run across the Mall. And I was going to do it. My friend Jeff said I'd probably get jumped on by armed police.
Get shot.
Yeah, you probably would.
So I didn't do that. But
don't take any risks unless you've got the right passes. You're not going to get in.
No, but it was good fun, and I admire those people for being there so early. Just all I want to see is the royal coach. Somebody said. And it's really fascinating, just quickly. Yeah. If you think about the last coronation, there was no telly. There were no mobile phones. It was people up, you know, in the sticks or in the industrial north. They had to go to the cinema a week later to see it. Or if they were lucky, a neighbour had got a tiny TV and invited them round. But the world has changed so much since 1953.
Hasn't it just? Oh, someone's knocked our camera. There we go. We'll get it back. Yeah, it has changed remarkably. My granddad built a telly for the coronation. How you do that, I don't know. He was an electrician up at the shipyard, so he built a telly. And mind you, we'll be able to watch it on their phones, Benjamin. And yet the Times saying if we use our phones too much, it's bad for our blood pressure.
Yeah, exactly. I was just going to say that you were talking about how much times have changed. There is one person alive who I interviewed recently, and they're on their 6th monarch. They were born in the Edwardian era. They're the last Edwardian alive, Ethel Caterham. She's about to be 114 years old, and this will be the 5th coronation in her life. She's the last Edwardian on the planet, which is quite remarkable. She won't remember the first one because she was a couple of months old when it happened, but this is her 6th monarch. So that's the great-great-grandparent of King Charles III. So, you know, we have that anchor into history that happens through the monarchy, which is brilliant. Now, one problem they didn't have, as you say, was mobile phones. And apparently, if you use your mobile phone for more than 30 minutes a day, a massive study of 212,000 people has found that it can increase your blood pressure. And if you do more than 6 hours, it can have quite serious consequences. So, you know, I must say, as a journalist, I spend a lot of time on the phone, you know, asking people questions and being hung up on. And so I think this is quite an interesting one, and lots of people will be watching this on their mobile phones over the coming days, and I think it's probably different watching the telly on your phone, so keep doing that. But yeah, it's a big study on the front page of the Times.
Yep. Liz, let's stay with the coronation theme, shall we? And this is King Charles's most famous quotes in the Times.
Yes, there's a special pull-out today about the monarchy. Excuse me, not just today's ceremonials, but what it means constitutionally and everything else. And some personal quotes from Prince Charles. I mean, he's famous really for this one. To get the best results, you must talk to your vegetables. That really branded him, didn't it, as a bit of a nutter back in the day, but you know.
It's true.
It's true. And he says, I don't see why politicians and others should think they have the monopoly of wisdom. I think most of our viewers and listeners would agree with that one. And I've been entirely motivated by a desperate desire to put the great back into Britain, and that was in 1993, so he was well ahead of Trump. And this is his. All my life, people have been telling me what to do. I'm tired of it. My private life has become an industry. People are making money out of it. I just want some peace. So perhaps after the coronation, he'll be going on a world privacy tour.
Yeah, maybe. I tell you what, I can understand his position on that, though. I tell you what, let's just finish off with the eye, Benjamin, should we?
Yeah.
Giraffes. I love a giraffe.
Yeah, well, I mean, this is the real news of the day. It turns out that giraffes are better at maths than I am. Apparently, giraffes, according to research from a zoo in Barcelona, can use statistics. So this research done at Barcelona Zoo found that the animals can predict the chances of a keeper giving them a certain type of treat, and they can use their statistical skills to work out what's going to do. They can do calculations in their minds. Now, I don't know, this kind of shocked me that giraffes could have this skill, but maybe we often underestimate the kind of skill, the kind of ability and intelligence that a lot of animals have. But yeah, they can, if you're sort of leaning out at Chester Zoo offering a banana or something, I don't know what giraffes eat, offering some food to a giraffe, turns out they're going to be using their mind to work out the chances of what they're going to get, which kind of blew my mind.
Yeah, I think that's fantastic. I love it. Look, thank you both very much indeed. It's been good to see you this morning, Liz and Benjamin.
Thank you.